Hello guys, welcome to today's presentations. Today we are having a webinar about EV business webinar. So the ideal of the webinar is you can own an EV showroom from just USD 2K, and you can handle this all, the investment, the passive income without even managing an operational at all. So if you can see from my screen, normally when you want to open an operational for the business systems ecosystem, you need around 500 USD, 500,000 USD. Today in GGA, we open an opportunity that will be explained by our lovely and passionate founder from GGA, Mr. Leonard, why there's only 2,000 and only 5 million operational costs we need to invest.
Okay.
So today we have another guest speaker. We have Mr. Jin from Lobo, and then we have Mr. Willson from E.Nine. And now I think I will set the presentation main into Mr. Leonard. Mr. Leonard, you can start the presentations.
Okay. Thank you everybody for joining Green Gold. I think within the group there are people from China, Malaysia, Vietnam, Indonesia, and Singapore, right? And these are the countries that I have lived and do some business there. So of all the business that I have done, I think this is the business that I call it a legacy. Okay. I think people who know me that have known that I have went through up and down twice, and I got 2 heart attack, and God saved my life so that I can fulfill these missions as a socialist and environmentalist. Okay, so what inspired me to do a business like this is long time ago, not maybe 10 over years ago, I read a book about if you want to live your life successfully, look at how you end your life. Okay, so I wanted to end my life by making this earth a better place from the day I come. Okay, so without further ado, let me introduce Green Gold. Now, Green Gold economy, as you can see on the screen, we are not here to offer products. So technically, we are not just a product or service company. Generally, anybody start business, they focus on what is the product they can do or what kind of best service they can do. But for us, we focus on an entire green economy. Okay, and the green economy, we not only want to do business, we want to build a legacy. We want everybody who are in our family to know that they contribute to a better environment and lower cost of living and helping people to rise up from poverty. That means we try to crack monopoly. Okay, the presentation will guide you through how Green Gold as an aggregator like Grab is revolutionized the green economy. Okay, so what define green economy we will be talking about, and with that we are going to start from mobility on the road. Of course, Green Gold will also do mobility in the sea, in the air, and other green technology like solar panels, wind turbine. Okay, so green. Okay, so green gold economy, the idea of green gold actually came from the black gold economy. So it's something I read about nearly a year ago. Of course, this technology or this system that I built, it has been with me for the last 15 years, and it has been going through many hands to improve on it. And over the last 15 years, I spent nearly 1.5 million US dollars. Okay. People who know me know that I did very well in my early day. Right. So I really developed a system that is called DSC, Digital Supply Chain. So what I want to do is have a supply digitally controlled, but we enhance it over times together with Jack Ma input. I will talk about Jack Ma input later. So let me share about black gold and green gold. Everybody know black gold economy is referred to crude oil. And crude oil had dominated the world for nearly 100 over years. And if you look at the world top 500 company, majority of them are from the black gold economy. Okay, so the world have enjoyed the value black gold offer, but black gold brought in one challenging problem. That is environmental crisis. And scientists believe that if we don't fix this problem, our North Pole's ice will all melt, our seawater level will go up 8 meters. And chances are Jakarta, Singapore, Malaysia will be all inside the water. So if that is going to happen, I think we're going to be very sad that we enjoy the world, our children had to face the problems and fix the price, pay the price for the problem. Okay, so for us to solve this problem, Green Gold focus on building renewable energy business, decentralize and make it accessible to many people. And most important is zero asset. Now, this zero asset idea is very unique because a lot of company close down after all the good effort is because they have too much asset, they have too much liability, and they cannot serve the loan, like the America debt. So Green Gold is a zero asset based model. So we will never be chased for money. We will never die. And if you cannot die, you can live long, you will tend to build a name for yourself. And the beauty part of this economy is we can deploy across the whole world. But for Green Gold, we are only focused on Asia. Of course, in my LinkedIn, I have people from US, Europe, Russia, and Africa have requested me to partner with them for them to operate that. And yes, we are ready to give people who want to have access to that. So I do not want to own the whole business. I want people who understand this ecosystem, who have the heart for social impact and environment impact to bring it out of Asia. For me, I only want to focus on Asia. Okay, next, Vincent. So basically, as Green Gold as an economy, our objective is as a social company and environmental company. From social point of view, our intention is reduce the layer or the red tape. Okay, and the moment you reduce the layer of player, you lower down the cost. Okay, at the same time, we allow more people to participate that generate passive income or alternative income. And overall, together as a community or as an ecosystem, we are trying to fight climate change. Okay, so our ecosystem on the top tier is integration. So integration, we have an app, online, offline integration. Okay, and on top of that, we connect to element of clean energy. Green energy means element of suppliers with green product, green technology. Okay, so today we have more than 100 partnering factories. Okay, but we cannot turn everybody on. We have factory for car, we have factory for bike, we have factory for IoT. When you want to rent a car, you rent a bike, you need an IoT. So we are IoT company. We work with one of the best. Sorry, someone cannot access. They are asking for password. Okay, let me come back. So we also work with one of the best car design or development company called Longchuan, okay, or Launch Auto. Launch Auto have 5 locations in China. So when I met up with the owner, they are very excited about us. And they are the one who brought BYD to the top spot in the world. The car that we know, BYD Seal, which is the top selling car in the world, was developed by Longchuan or Launch Auto. Okay, so these are part of the ecosystem. Now our ecosystem and technology partner not limit to China. We have partner from Malaysia. We have a battery using nano battery technology that partner with me. We have a Indonesia partner for battery. We are Indonesia partner for bike assembly. Okay, so over here, Green Gold as an economy, we are unique. We do EV sales. That means we can sell car, we can sell bike, we sell van, we sell bus, everything on the road for now, right? And then we also do service. We tied up his workshop, and then anybody buy the car, they can go to the app and connect the workshop to their asset. So every time there is a service required, the system will notify us, notify the customer, and customer can just click a button to connect to service for servicing or spare part. Okay, and you know, spare part industry, there are one problem: fake products. A lot of time when we go to spare part, we ask the mechanic, is they original or not original? In future, fake product will be gone forever because the whole nation spare part will be aggregated through our ecosystem. Okay, and in future, spare part company do not have to buy spare part to stock spare part. The moment you need a spare part, within 2 days, you will send it to the workshop, or you need urgent, you will send it immediately. Okay, so just imagine a spare part company whom are doing traditional petrol, which the world turned into EV. What will happen is they will lose the business, and most importantly, for the last 20 years, a lot of money are stuck in the spare part. So when we go into EV, we don't include them. They have totally no chance to survive. So Green Gold decided to bring them in and solve their past problem of stocking up spare part. We become the global stocky. Okay, so we will remove away the importer of spare part, dealer, distributor, or retailer, completely gone. So all this layer of profit will be passed down to the end user, to the spare part shop, and to our ecosystem. Okay, so we also do battery swapping. So we do two type of battery swap in Indonesia. We do traditional lead acid battery swap, and the other one is with a cabinet. Okay, we work with bank for green financing. Okay, and we also work with like in Indonesia, we have a company called Doctor Automotive with 37 outlet, and we are in talk with Big Quick with 40 outlet. So they are part of our ecosystem. Okay, so this concept of mine, right? I want to bring back to you about Jack Ma. That's why I say my system is part of the contribution of Jack Ma, even though I don't see him personally or talk to him. Okay, I remember 15 years ago, just when the online business was coming, Jack Ma said that the world is business model 4.0 is here. That means the online business will going to take over the retail shop, and that happens for more than 10 years. And then just before COVID, he mentioned again, a new model is coming. The online model, the live streaming model will be gone. And that is called O2O. Okay. And I was thinking about it for a long time, and then I roughly know what he meant, online offline system. But then he did not mention about the supply chain. So if we know supply chain, for example, a China factory, they will sell a product to Indonesia importer. The importer will then, that's called the factory to business, F to B. And then the importer will sell to distributor, that's B to B. Distributor will then sell it to dealer, another B to B, and dealer will sell it to retailer, retailer sell it to consumer. So what I did is I re-engineer the traditional order, law order in business. So I changed it to just 3 words: F to C to B. So it means factory to consumer to business. Okay, so that means all the layer will be gone. Factory have the access to a market. It's not access to an importer. But in the factory have access to an importer. When the importer decide to change another factory, this factory don't have the market anymore. Not only losing the sale, but you lost the entire market. When you come to Green Gold as our partner, F to C means we build your brand, you build a market for you. Okay, and then what we do is we get business participant to support, like our service center. People buy car, people buy spare part in our system. The service center is the one who support the customer for repair and collect the spare part from us to fix the car, and they get the profit for the spare part. So imagine today you own a spare parts shop. You can replace spare part without even have to buy the spare part and still have the profit. So this is called the new world order. Okay, and if this one push through, the world will never be the same. Okay, and today, if we are talking about joining BYD or Wuling or Toyota, without a few $1,000,000, you cannot start a car business. But today, I can make every single manager with a saving of 2,000 US dollars can join the business. Okay, but unfortunately, these business are very limited. In one mall, there's only 9 people initially, and then we grow slowly. Okay, but I have did a calculation. When we transform the entire Indonesia, the 280 million population, there are only 4,000 people will benefit from this ecosystem. So 280 million people, only 4,000. Okay, averagely in every mall that we are working on now in Jakarta, there's about 3 million people. Only 9 people have a chance to join this ecosystem. So I don't select who you are. It's God will connect you to me. You realize it, you grab it, you benefit it. Okay, so next please. Okay, before we talk about the Indonesia market, right? I just briefly share about the GGA Asia deployment. So GGA is called Green Gold Asia. So we have Green Gold Malaysia, we have Green Gold Singapore, we have Green Gold Indonesia. So under the Asia umbrella, we have 11 countries called GG country level. Okay, under each country level, we have 4 business units. We have EVB, EV bike, EVC, EV car, EVP, EV power for charging, and EVV, a venture, which is for project. So when we aggregate today, I have talked to 3 groups in Indonesia: Agong Polomolo, Silomas, and Lipo Group. These 3 groups have around 800 ITC mall. ITC mall are generally the mall that built about 20 to 30 years ago. Okay, these are the mall that is dying. Before COVID, all these mall are good. In Malaysia, in Vietnam, in China, all these mall are good. These mall are called the Microsoft Lot Mall. Today, people don't like to go this mall. In Malaysia, in Indonesia, people like to go to Central Park. In Malaysia, people like to go to Mid Valley. Okay. In Vietnam, I'm sorry, I don't know what mall. Okay. So these are the mega mall that people want to go. Okay. And all this traditional mall is dying. Okay. And there's no turning back. And the only way for them to turn back is convert the mall into an ecosystem mall. So what we did is I talked to these 3 groups and present to them Green Gold that we will do an online, offline, and we can bring all the green technology. Green technology are not limited to EV car, bike, charging. It can be green building material, okay? Healthy food that can produce that is environmental friendly. Okay, so everything technically can define as green as long as it reduces carbon footprint, and that can come into our ecosystem. So because of this presentation, they find that we will be able to convert a mall into a business center for people to go online and understand, go to the mall to experience, and buy from the mall, okay, and also get service from the mall. Kelvin, please take note, get them to mute it, okay?
Okay,
So,
okay, sir.
so Green Gold, when we built the 800 mall in Jakarta, that means we will have 800 car showroom. We have 800 motorbike showroom. The total sales of the 800 motorbike showroom, okay, and each showroom have 45 model of bike. In Indonesia, the biggest number of bike showroom only have 10 different model. Green Gold have 45. Next, you will see we have 90. Next, we will see we have up to 100. So people will not go anywhere to buy bike because we have the best choice. Okay, and we could probably have the best price because we own charging station. When you buy a bike, you use for 10 years. We can lock you in for 10 years and make money for the 10 years. And during your buying, we can use the 10-year future income as a credit for you. So you don't have the ecosystem, you cannot compete with us. Okay, so when just now we are talking about, so Green Gold generally, when we get our partner to come in, we don't really make money. Green Gold make money from exit plan. That means we need to do IPO. Okay, so every country there's 4 business unit will go 4-time IPO. So if we got 11 country, we are expected to go IPO for 44 times. Okay. So if we have 45 buy up to 100 buy of choice, 800 shop, Indonesia buy 5 million buy a year. I think we are likely to be, after 4 years or 5 years, we're likely to at least capture 50% of market size. Okay, so IPO is already formed. Okay, so now we're going to zoom down to Indonesia because we now deploy Indonesia. By end of this year, we are going to in Malaysia. Malaysia, we have talked to a company called Lotus, which 64 outlets across 14 states. So Lotus have already given me the green light to start the first shop in his HQ, which is in where is that place? Sorry, it skipped my mind. Anybody from Malaysia know where is the HQ for Tesco before? Okay, so no problem. So in Vietnam, we have talked to a company called E.Nine. Okay, E.Nine have approximately 30 outlets. So generally, we will say in Indonesia, we already deploy with the 3 conglomerate with 800 more. Malaysia, we are talking to Lotus. And in Vietnam, we are talking to Vietnam. Vietnam, we are talking to E.Nine. And in Singapore, we generally focus on government project or the government tender. Okay, so now let's zoom on to Indonesia. So Indonesia, why am I here? Because Indonesia is where I experienced year 2000, the growth of China for the next 30 years. So Indonesia is going to experience the growth like China. So that's why I base here. Okay, we is one of the youngest population in the world. Okay, highest urban growth, and then there is one major problem, barrier. Indonesia have a lot of barrier. China people want to come to do business in Indonesia is always confused. First, the language. Second, everybody tell them different story. Okay, but why come there is a barrier? Why I as a foreigner can break it is because I'm here. I understand the policy. I have a team of people, and then we work with local partner like E.Nine with ready factory. So we don't even have to build factory. We don't even have to have approval. Straight away we brought it in. E.Nine make some money. We make some money. We are ready to go. Okay, and we like to thank E.Nine for supporting us to all co-own or not co-own to do OEM manufacturing for us. Okay, so next, Vincent. Okay, before we talk about the 800 more, I want to tell y'all about the USP because a company want to be successful and long run, unique selling point is one key thing, right? First, our unique selling point, we are asset free. So we are unlikely to owe any money. Second, we have a target a market that is not even developed in whole Asia. In China, cars are divided into 3 categories. Okay, normal car, low speed car. Nobody can believe you can buy a car for as low as 3,000 or 2,005 US. It's seriously a car with 4 wheel, with aircon, can seat your family of 5. And that car is called a low speed car. It is very popular in the 2nd or 3rd tier villages. Okay, and then the China start to upgrade between the normal car and the low speed car. They come up with one model called high speed car, which averagely traveling at 80 to 100 kilometers per hour. So high speed car and the normal car, there is a price difference of between 30 to 40%. Today, Indonesia have one lowest price car called Wuling, but only seat 2 people, selling at 190 million. and is doing very well. That is catered for the mid-income family. For a husband who need to buy a car for the wife to drive the children to school or go to the market. These cars are not available. But Green Gold is bringing in 20 of this model into Indonesia, and later we'll bring it to Malaysia. Malaysia have a different story of problem. Because Malaysian government want the car import to be at least 100,000 Malaysia money. Okay, but the car that we are selling is so cheap. So end up, if we want to go to Malaysia, we have to set up an assembling line. Okay, then whatever price we want to sell, they cannot limit us anymore. Okay, so let us learn the cycle from Indonesia before we come to Malaysia. Okay, so our car price targeting at 80 million, which is about 8,000 Sing dollar to about 12,000 Sing dollar. This car is of ultra big demand, but no supply. Okay, so we are selling a car. Wuling is selling with 2-seater. We are selling a car with 4-seater for 5 people, 30% cheaper than Wuling car. Okay, so our unique selling point is we are the single biggest showroom operator, and fourth is we are operating across. If we successfully deploy across the 800 mall, then I think we are the largest showroom operator. Based on our study and our data from GPT, big data, Green Gold should be able to fulfill 25,000 shopping mall in 11 countries over 4 years, and 75,000 service center, 300,000 charging station. Okay, and this normally a big company have to find a lot of money. We don't. Vincent, Kelvin, each one buy one car. We can fulfill the dream. Okay, next, Vincent. So these are the showrooms, the mall that we taken out in Jabodetabek. Jabodetabek refer to Jakarta, main city, and the surrounding town city that have been built for the last 20 years. So total there are more than 50 more, but we decided to take 30 more because we divide them by geography, and also by distance, and also by population. Okay, so as you can see, one more, the first one, ITC Champaka, they have 180,000 square meter or area, and they have 6,000 store. Okay, so today if you go to Mid Valley, you go to Central Park, you don't see 6,000 store, you see about 200 store, but it's filled with people. Well, there's the experience mall. This is the traditional mall. Okay, so next please, Vincent. So you can run through the mall for them to see, not too fast. Okay, so so this is in BSD, and so we have Block M Square in Jakarta also. Next. Oh, you want to show other mall or not, Vincent? Oh, Kelvin. Okay. Show them the mall. At least people never come to Jakarta, they can see how our mall look like. Butuka. Okay, the Port Town Square is one of them that we start. Central Park, Tamini Square. Okay, Matahari Sapong. So this is in Sapong. Okay, this is in Sentul City Mall, but it's not Malaysia Sentul, it's Indonesia. Okay, next. Okay, so now we are talking about this revolution. All right, why are you all here? We are here because we are trying to break down the monopoly. So today, if we want to take up BYD, BYD will ask you to find a building, okay, and renovate it like a 5-star hotel, and total you have to come up 5 million, 10 million. Okay, or 1 to 5 million. So not many people have that amount of money. So we decided to take that mall and rent a car park. So imagine now, right? You are going to buy a car, a same car, let's say Wuling Air, in GGA in the mall. And then you go to the grand showroom and they give you coffee. We don't give you coffee. But the price you may have to pay is $1,000 US or $500 US more for the same car. So will you go for a 10-minute aircon with a cup of coffee and pay 500 US or 1,000 US? If yourself is saying no, that means people don't mind save the 500 to 1,000 to come to the mall and take a look at the car park. Okay. So then the other thing is we are talking about the cost of operation, right? So traditional dealer model is they need you to rent a building, dedicate facility. We do more space. Okay. And the worst thing is you still have to hire people, train people, manage the people. And today, the biggest problem is doing business is people. Okay. So for us, we are like McDonald's. We built a system. The viewing car, booking car, everything use the app. So if our people don't know, the system will control the flow. So that minimize problems. Okay. So it's also very high operation risk. Okay. Why is it high operation risk? Because your investment is very high. Okay. Your expectation for your this supplier is very high. When we do mid-income car, these are smaller size car, smaller brand. They are more flexible. Okay. So we face less supplier demand risk. Okay. We have a cozy place, a cheaper price. So we don't have a risk of overpriced product. Okay. So ROI, yeah, I don't know whether 30 months, 60 months, you can get back your 1 million. But within 1 month, 2 months, maybe maximum 4 months, I think you can get back your 2,000. Because car is a high ticket item. Selling our car for 10,000 to make a profit 20%, that is $2,000. And the $2,000, we are giving you 60%, 1,002. So if the month you sell 2 cars, your $2,000 cash is back. Of course, you are not paying just 2,000 because you buy a car for 10,000. You pay 2,000 for the booking deposit, 8,000 you get bank loan. And if you get bank loan at a monthly fee of 300 US dollar, if you are making 1,002, just sell 1 car a month, you can give the bank the money and you still have 900 US extra. Okay. Next. So to own the business is first I would like to say one more. We only find 9 people for now, right? So the 9 people, once they agree to come on board, they have to choose to buy 1 car or 5 bike. Okay, so 1 car or 5 bike. 5 bike average investment is maximum 3,500 to 4,000 US. 1 car is between 10 to 15,000. Then depend on your bank loan. Okay. Then once you done that, that's all you need to do. Then GGA ecosystem will take over everything. So next thing you need to do is wait to collect money. Okay. And then once you buy the 1 car, if you are the master, you are allowed to open another showroom. So you can make the first car income, buy the second car. Okay. And then you got 2 cars generate your income. And as our partner, you also allowed to own motorbike. So a person can own a car business, a bike business, and a charging station. So you can start with bike, make money, go into charging or car, and then after make money from the car and bike, go into charging. Okay. After that, you cannot expand anymore because this is a social project. We do not allow 1 person to own too many business model. Okay. So, but that contribution to your life, a passive income based on green economy that's expected to boom for 25 years, this is going to generate a steady income for 25 years. And I think you'll be very happy that we are a family. Okay. So sustainability because of the booming period. Huh? Okay, next. So entry level is just to get a car or get a charging station or get a bike. Okay. So
Okay, please wait for a moment. I think Mr. Lin is lagging.
A moment, guys.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, sure. Maybe we can write down your question, and after the webinar is over,
Okay.
we will ask your question to Mr. Lin.
Okay.
So are we getting everybody back again?
Are you
Vincent?
back already? Yeah. Okay.
Okay. So basically, as I said just now, Ibis Hotel is the largest chain of hotel here. So we are going to park a car and a bike. There's a gentleman, Mr. Ling. I think he is not able to join. Malik is here. Malik, you are here, Malik? So they have invented a car that is like out of space. Okay. And that car, Mr. Lin had committed to allocate 6,000 of that car next year to GGA for deployment or rental. They will pay for the car. We just have to operate for them. Okay, so he is from China, and Mr. Lin actually is an expert, and he is the car designer and car assembling advisor for a lot of big brand in Europe. For I think 20 years, he has been in this business. Okay, so subsequently we will go into solar panel business and other things. So Vincent, next, please. So these are the car lineup that I will talk to you about. You don't see this car easily available in Asia, but they are everywhere in China. Okay, we have people like Ruixin, BAW, Jingpen. Jingpen is one of the major player for two-wheel and three-wheel motorbike. Okay, and now they also venture into high-speed car. Okay, so Ruixin also used to do low speed. Now they venture into high speed. Okay, now what is the difference between a low speed and high speed? It's everywhere in the world when you want to import car, there's one certificate they need called VIN. So low speed do not qualify for VIN, and high speed have the VIN. And VIN is the guideline set by European standard. All car must fulfill European standard. So all the VIN car are fulfilled by European standard. That's why all over the world, when you want to import car, the government will ask you for VIN number. Okay, so next, Vincent. So these are our motorbike. Our motorbike are divided into two main categories. Scooter, that you don't need driving license, whether in Malaysia, Indonesia, or anywhere. But there is a speed limit. In Indonesia, it must be below 50 kilometer. In Singapore, it must not be more than 25 kilometer. In Malaysia, I am not sure. Okay. Then out of these two, then we also do the low speed is called scooter, and the high speed is called EV bike. So EV bike we divide into three main category: low, mid and entry level EV bike, super bike, and mid level. Okay. So in our bike, we also produce two types of bike. One is called lead acid battery, and one is called lithium battery. And then within the lithium battery, our company also divide into one car have three battery. You got no money, you can buy one battery. You got more money, you can add two battery. So it's good for people like GOJEK, people who use motorbike to do delivery service or carry people in Indonesia called GOJEK. So when they buy the bike, they cannot afford the full battery. Then they can buy one battery. Okay, and when we deploy the modular battery, the battery can put on the desktop. In Indonesia, the largest mini market is known as Alfamart Indomaret. They have more than, I think, Vincent, how many? 30,000? Wow, a lot. Every 300 meters, you see them. Okay, you cannot miss them.
Yeah.
So we are talking to them, somebody introducing for their desktop to put our charging swapping station. So technically, you use our app, you can know which supermarket have the battery fully charged. You book, you pay, the battery will lock out. So another people cannot come. And then they come, they can take the battery, and then they put in the new battery. So traditional swapping battery will take 4 to 5 hours. When we build this battery, we only just take 45 minutes. Okay, so the turnaround time of a swapping station used to be 4 to 6 swapping per day. With us, you can swap up to 13 to 14 times. Okay, so that is where Green Gold are unique, because we don't sell product, we build the future. Okay, next. So these are the scooter. Okay, next. So we also do charging station. But Green Gold charging station, on the left, the one with blue, white, and orange, it have been upgraded. We are all with big screen. That means we do advertising and charging 2-in-1. Right? And what we are doing now is we are deploying free charging station to every single building in Indonesia. Okay. And as a partner, I just want to let you know my charging station is only $150. But we are deploying it and selling it for $2,000. So we are super high profit company. Okay. But still people find we sell 2,000 very, very cheap. Why? Later I explain to you with the Excel file. Okay, next. So these are the application of charging station mainly in China. Okay, next. So in Asia, right, we always see charging station 1 station, 2 station. When you go to China, it become a very funny thing because China, everywhere the charging station can be 30 to even 200. So what you are seeing China happening is what you will see Asia happening in the next 5 years. So joining Green Gold is going to see the booming of China that is going to be duplicated in Asia, and whether you have the foresight to see that and grab it. Okay, so this is our 3D visual. This is in Tamini Mall. On top of the rooftop, they give us a space for charging station. On the right is the 3D of the indoor car park. So when you go to a car dealer to get dealership, your building will cost you maybe 3 to 10,000 rental selling one car. We selling one car, our rental is 30 Sing dollar. Okay, so that is a big refund now, just for rental alone. Okay, next. So we also do solar panel system like this. So it's a complete system. Okay, this will be parked under the EVV project. Okay, and this year, Indonesia government is going to subsidize all the house to buy solar panel. Why? Because Indonesia have a policy. The biggest power supplier is called PLN. Okay, in Malaysia is called Sabas. In Singapore is called SP. Okay, Singapore Power. Okay, so I don't know what is the deployment there, but in Indonesia, government have the 10-year roadmap that all the power plant that generate coal will have to close. And to solve this problem, they need to make sure everybody participate in installing solar system, so that when they close, the solar system will become part of the contribution of the transformation. Okay, and we have partnered with a director of a PLN to become our engineering division. So under Green Gold Indonesia, we have a company called Nutasara. Okay, Nutasara will be our engineering division. Every charging station we want to install, Nutasara will be the one who do it. And they will be the one who also bring in the PLN solar system project. Next. So this is our IoT that we work with Hangzhou company. If you know that you have voice command from your MacBook, you call Siri, you can tell them to on the music, right? So we have the same IoT. You can call Green Gold, start the bike will start. Okay, and when you travel and you have forgot to leave the key behind for your wife, and your wife cannot drive, instead of he scold you, she just had to call you. You can activate the car where even when you are in China or any part of the world, you can use your phone as a remote control, okay, through Wi-Fi link. So this is where we are. We also work with sensing company, infrared company to add value added into our system, into our car. So chances are we don't normally get a car seller or bike seller to give us exclusive. We don't need that. The reason is the bike is developed for all the market, but the bike they developed to us, we have people to enhance. When we come in, we are different from our competitor. Next. So GGA. Now, I want everybody to give 1 minute. Go, take out your phone. If you have GPT, open up GPT. Okay, and Kelvin, Vincent, GPT question, copy into the chat.
Okay,
So
okay.
I want everybody to copy this and paste on your GPT and give a read. I give you 2 minutes.
Okay, I
Okay.
already sent in the comment.
Okay. So you see, what is GPT? GPT is basically an AI learning from big data that is inputted all over the world. The data on the internet was input by Google for GPT to learn. So GPT can give you very precise statistic information, and GPT don't lie. Well, I cannot tell GPT to say GGA is good. So do it and then we'll move on again. Okay. Once you do that, you can dive deeper every single day with GPT. And if GPT give you a better idea, feedback to us because you are a part of our family. So as a family, we grow together, we learn together. Okay. So Green Gold, okay, versus Grab. Now we are talking about versus Grab or GOJEK, right? By the way, if you ever guess Green Gold and Grab in the next 5 years, 10 years, what is the size we will be? I got a shocking answer from GPT and Dixit. We are estimated to be 50 to 100 times bigger than Grab. And that is based on Grab peak period because Grab had declined. Have slowed down, right? So Vincent, we are going to give 2 minutes. Please count down. Then we continue.
Okay, maybe I can show them as well. What is the meaning of the GPT IoT?
Okay, can.
Okay. Okay, everybody. So if you are not sure of whether asking brand or whatever it is, we will showcase you like GPT. GPT is one of the most believable AI in the world. So there is, like Mr. Lin said, there is no way this AI lie, or there is no way we can tell this AI to lie. So you go to your ChatGPT and maybe you can ask about everything in GGA, but maybe if you can go to this prompt that we sent to you, so you can have a deeply understanding about what is your investment gonna be in 2030. For example, you go to GPT, it doesn't matter, you can go to DeepSeek as well. So you can type this and then GGA will arrange you an answer, the truth answer of your investment. So you can see, yeah, we're established in 2004 in Jakarta. Now we have a DSC supply chain system, we have a comprehensive ecosystem, we have a strategic partnership. So everything is here already. So, and you can look through in any AI because this is what our company is. This is how truly valuable we are. So you can read through everything. So you can compare the growth to the Grab or any other company. It doesn't matter because we're gonna grow bigger than any company in the world. So you can go through this and have a check to yourself, and you can ask anything. So like, do you think it is a good idea to invest or whatever you want to ask? GPT will provide you an answer so you can have a better understanding about our company. Okay.
Okay, it's 2 minutes up. Then let's continue.
Okay. Let me share the screen again.
Yeah, we are back.
Okay.
Why GGA skill? Okay, next.
Okay. Next.
Yeah.
Okay. This application is.
Okay. So now is the demo application. So we will do the demo application later. Okay. So if you want to know the app, you have to go Green Gold Indonesia, Green Gold Asia. Okay. Now the thing is, presently the app is open for Indonesia. So when you open the app, it will do location search. Unless you use a VPN, put yourself in Indonesia. Okay. If you need to try on Malaysia or you want to try on China, you can request. Later we'll give you a WhatsApp number. We can send you an APK that is not limited by country. Though any country you can open. Okay. So this whole system is built in-house by us. We don't have third-party software company. Okay. And next, Vincent.
Mhm.
So our 4-year roadmap, GGA is not ending about serving the sell the car. We are going to build the largest assembling line. We will have 10 company, 20 company producing 20 car in one manufacturing area. Okay, so that's what we want to do. So the first 4-year roadmap, first year is Indonesia, Malaysia, Singapore, and Vietnam. Then we will duplicate to Thailand, Philippines, Cambodia. Then after that we go Myanmar, Laos, and then Brunei and East Timor. Okay, so these 11 country 4-year roadmap, we expected to take to have a 25,000 showroom, 75,000 service center. Okay. So Vincent, next. So later, Vincent, if anybody need the deck, you can present to them. Okay. Now we are talking about the gold rush, the number. Okay, we are business people. Number is very important to us. Okay. Now we know that Indonesia have 25 million car and 132 million bike. So you can check on GPT or online. Okay, the statistic. So the government have a roadmap of 25 years, 30 years to go green. And we know Indonesia buy approximately 1 million car a year, 5 million bike. So if you got 25 million car need to go green in 25 years. That means averagely 1 year, 1 million go green, 1 year, 1 million of new car. So the market have 2 million demand. Okay. And out of the entire Indonesia 38 province of 2 million car, Jakarta is expected to achieve 10%, 40%. Okay. Which were, why is it 1.62? It's supposed to be 2 million. Wait a minute. Did I calculate this on bike or car? Vincent, we got to change this slide because I'm using this is using. Wait, let me think. Oh, this is motorbike, 81,000 motorbike, correct? So technically, it should be 10.5 million, 10.04 million bike per year. Okay, for the whole Jakarta, whole Indonesia, Jakarta is representing 40%. So we'll change this number and send you the deck. Okay. So based on the demand, GGA is expected to achieve 5% of the 40%. Understand? So we are expected to achieve 81,000 bike sales per year. If we were to have 17 more and each more got 9 partner, so you will use 81,000 bike divided by 17 more divided by 9 partner, we are likely to sell 529 bike per partner. And if the bike average is $800, we have a sales of 423,000 USD. And with the 423,000, our company is expected to get a gross profit of 20%. That is 84,000. And 84,000, we are giving 60% to our partner. 1 year, the partner is going to get 50,000. And the investment is 3,500, 3 to 4,000 US dollars. Okay, so these are all the big data. It sounds very good, you don't believe it, but even if we just take 10% of it, you will still get $5 million. Okay, I mean 5,000 US. So technically, your investment you can recover guarantee approximately 1 year. So people who invest in bike with us, we are certain that they will get 1 new bike every year for the next 25 years. Okay, and the good thing about this business model is you only invest 1 car for the rest of your life. Okay, next, Vincent. So now we go, just now we talk about bike. Now we give an illustration of car. Example, a car is 10,000 US dollars. You got to take a bank loan 80, you come out 2,000. Your profit sharing of 60% of 2,000 is 1,002. So monthly sales conversion of 1 to 2 car, you get 1,002 to 2,004. So within 6 to 12 months, you already get back your investment. Okay, just now we mentioned there is 2 million car demand. Jakarta take 40%, which is 800,000. GGA plan to take 5% of the 800,000, which is 40,000 car. And if we use 40,000 car, divide by 17 more, divide by 9 car. Technically, every month, one partner will sell 8 car. Now you are getting your ROI in 1 month, but we did not promise that. We only promise you we guarantee to get 1 car every month, every year. Okay. So what happens if you choose a car that people don't like? Nobody buy at all. So let's say now Vincent, Kelvin, Sunny, each one choose 1 car. And Kelvin car and Vincent car is selling. Sunny car is not selling. So do Sunny get money? We'll tell you
No.
later. No, I'll tell you later. Continue. Next. Okay. So the beauty about business is you join the business, you just buy the car, don't need to do renovation, no need to do anything. We fix everything. No need to handle the sales. Our app will handle. Social media will direct people to the app. The app will allow customer to book for car viewing, and then after book for car testing, do buying, loan servicing or loan application, and after sales service, okay, and then charging service, even accessory and upgrading. Okay, so your only job is to select a car. Even don't sell, you still get money. Okay, so how it work later, I'll tell you. That's very interesting. Okay, next. Okay, so how the process go is first, if you want to get into this business, other than buying the car, right? You buy the car and you pay 2,000, you get a bank loan of 8,000, for example. This car is 10,000, it's in your name. Okay, and Vincent, you decided not to do this business. What will you do? You tell me in 2 months, I say, okay, Vincent, come and collect your car. You drive your car home happily. What do you lose? Nothing. Yeah, nothing to lose, right? The only thing you lose is the $300 operation cost. Because if I compare the car showroom that you're going to set with GGA and a cafe, for both for 10,000, right? The cafe you renovate, you don't do, your renovation fund is gone, right? But cafe, you have to employ people, you have to pay rental, okay? You have to pay utility, you have to pay for the food waste. So that total cost is definitely more than $300. But to run a car business, you just pay $300. If I'm a bank manager, I join GGA, I just buy the car and say, GGA, this is my $300, you run the business for me. He can continue to do his bank business, and then every day he just monitor his app to see who view the car, who test the car, who buy the car, how much profit he get. He can even travel anywhere where the ecosystem make money for him. And this is where the world will be. Okay, a lot of people very angry with AI coming to take away their job. AI don't take away your job. Today, we are able to build GGA thanks to GPT, because a lot of idea was generated with GPT. So AI never take away your job. AI enhanced. That's why GGA was able to be born. That's why everybody can own a car business, right? So after paying 5 million, which is about $300 deposit, then you can choose the car. Then we will help you to apply bank loan. Then after that, you select the car. We set up the car in the showroom. After that, collect money. Simple, right? Okay. So next, Vincent. So important. This is a very limited things. Unfortunately, I open it to the public. Whether you are my good friend or you are my relative, I cannot book space because I'm a socialist. I need to be fair. Okay. In one car park, we only allow 9 partner for motorbike, 9 partner for car, and 9 partner for charging station. Understand? So each one must have 9 people. Okay. So they are all 9 different people. Okay. But of course, when you choose the bike already, after we settle the car, when there is the new car coming above the 9 model, let's say the 10 model, 11 model, the bike people can join the car model. Okay. But now, for now, because the car importing we already finished the whole process for 4-5 months. Okay. Now we are stuck with one problem. This year, Indonesia government has just announced if you want to import car, you need to have your own service center or you need a partner service center that have been approved. Like in Malaysia, it's called Sirim. Here it's called Sufco Indo. Okay. Unfortunately, Sufco Indo just got the appointment letter to set up a certification for car workshop. Our partner, Dr. Automotive with 37 outlets, they are the approved service center for BYD and Wuling when they first come in to do setup. Okay. And they don't even have the certificate. So BYD need them to have a certificate. They partner with a Malaysia company to use Malaysia certificate to come to give it to BYD. So today, Indonesia say you cannot use Malaysia certificate. You have to go to Sufco Indo. So Sufco Indo have not set it up. Okay, so we went through all this until we got this bottleneck, and then we decided that we may not be able to move forward with the car. We will start with the motorbike. And the motorbike, we have 4 local factory partner, we have 6 China partner. And now we even have a local partner that we can assemble the bike. So when we assemble the bike compared to import the bike, our cost of tax saving is 40%. Okay. So our first year is 30 more. All these are already tied up with all the more. The contract is signed for 5 years. Okay. So after you meet sign the NDA, you want to have to take a look at the contract, take a look at all our partners. You are allowed to see everything because you are part of a family. Okay. Next. So now we are talking about EV market is ready. Whole Asia is around 1 to 3%. China is almost 60%, right? So if China takes 7 years to build 60% with a full ecosystem, manufacturing, testing, certification, okay, we expect we just need to duplicate China into Asia. It just takes 4 to 5 years to reach at least 30 to 50%. It's a big, big bull run that GGA is the one who's going to benefit it because we have the most complete ecosystem, okay, at a cost of 5% of a traditional operational cost. 5%. Can you imagine, right? And $2,000 to start a car business. Okay, so the world of order is going to be changed. The BF to B, B to B, B to B, B to C is no more. The F to C to B is coming. We talked to Dr. Automotive, 37 outlet. I tell them, boss, when I come and service your car, I work at your service center in the room facing the wall, right? How about if I can make your wall make money for you? So when customer come see the wall, instead of the wall, they see a TV running product offer. And the customer scan the QR code and buy online. Your shop make money. Every time people scan and order, you make money. So if they scan and order, they collect from your shop, you make double income. If they scan on your shop and they collect from Vincent's shop, you will get the sales income. Vincent will get the collection income. This is the new order will replace the online business, the app-powered system. Okay, next. So anybody who want to join, so we'll have to go through this process. Okay, Vincent will be sharing this in the group. So encourage you all to join our WhatsApp group so you can get connected. Okay. Without, I think next, Vincent, is it for me to introduce Mr. Jin?
Yeah. This is the last slide.
Mr. Jin? Hi, Jin.
Hello. My dad is not here. He's under the unforeseen circumstances, so I'm here on his behalf.
Okay,
Mhm.
before you speak, let me introduce yourself. Okay, Ping Yi, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I met Ping Yi, gym company called LOBOEV. LOBOEV is one of the major player of motorbike in China with 4 factory, and 2 of the factory are listed in US stock exchange. Okay, so the reason I call them in because the owner understand our program. The next day he called me and said, Leonard, can Lobo be your core partner? Okay, we are even prepared to give you money for marketing. We are prepared to help you to develop technology. We are a listed company. We have 4 factory. Okay, so Pinji, we will give you about 2-3 minutes for you to introduce Lobo to the group. Is that okay? Well,
Yeah, that's okay.
no presentation, just share. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. Good evening, estimated participants. I'm Pei from LOBOEV. I'm here on my dad's behalf. LOBOEV is a Nasdaq-listed company in the United States and operates 5 factories right now. We specialize in the production of electric vehicles, including 2-wheeled, 3-wheeled, and 4-wheeled electric bicycles, as well as a mobilized scooter designed for senior citizens. We are recognized as a innovative electric vehicle manufacturer based in China. Mr. Hu, is that correct?
Yeah, Mr. Ho, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. Mr. Hu is our strategic partner, and we are committed to supporting his business development in Indonesia with high-quality products at competitive price. We extended our best wishes for his continued success in this endeavor. Thank you.
Ping Yi, can you show your face? Are you allowed to show your
Yeah,
face?
of course.
We want to see your handsome face, like your dad.
Can you see my screen, or can you see my
Unfortunately,
camera?
no. No, the
No.
camera is.
Let me check it. Probably. Unfortunately, probably my camera is because something went wrong.
Okay, no problem, Ping Yi.
Uh,
Okay, so thank you for sharing. So
Yeah, thank you.
Lobo have agreed to partner with us for the entire Asia development, and Lobo have told me they are ready to set up assembling line when the market have pick up. Okay,
Yeah.
now I'm going to talk to thank you, Ping Yi. And next, I want to introduce another manufacturer, but this time it's in Indonesia. Okay, and I'm very happy to meet up with Willson, from E.Nine. So Willson, are you able to share for 2-3 minutes?
Yeah. Thank you for having me. It's been a pleasure, of course. So, we're one of the EV, uh, e-bike and scooter manufacturer in Indonesia. Uh,
Sorry, sir. Can you open your okay, that's okay.
Okay.
okay. Sorry.
Yeah, this guy is also
Hold
another
on.
handsome guy. Okay,
Okay, sorry.
okay, no worry, Willson.
I'm at my house right now, so okay. So, we have been doing this business for 2.5 years after COVID times. Uh, we learn a lot of e-motor and e-bike business in Indonesia, especially for all the registration, how to manufacture, and all the how to optimize the market in Indonesia and create a better opportunity for us as the market itself is expanding. So it's been a pleasure to be able to work with GG Gold because we understand that right now many people are not used to having this AI and everything, but GG Gold actually integrates everything. It helps manufacturer connect to the customers. So for me myself, it's a huge opportunities. And for E9 ourselves, we actually already have a lot of models. So having GG Gold being one of our customers and our suppliers, it will help a lot. And
we have a very complicated relationship.
yeah. I'm kind of
You are
confused
my
where to
customer, I'm
begin.
your customer.
Yeah, because
And then your shop is my shop is your shop.
yeah, because GG Gold will be working long term with us because we supply our products to GG Gold to sell in one of the malls, and we will also be manufacturing GG Gold products in Indonesia because we are very efficient and we already know how to do all the registration, but we are currently limited to only doing bikes and scooters only. But all of our bikes ranges from the one that has 60 to 80 kilometers per hour to above 100 kilometers per hour. We also have three wheels. We can also um, manufacture golf carts. We can actually manufacture a lot of stuff. But currently, our registration is only limited to two wheels and three wheels only. But we will see how it goes with GG Gold. We have. I hope that we have a long cooperation with GG.
Oh, you will get 4-wheel. You want bus? I can give you bus. We can even give you
I know,
airplane.
I know, because GG Gold, you guys actually integrates everything. By joining you, we can basically sell everything. So it's a great concept and it has a great future.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much,
Thank you.
Wilson. Okay. So Vincent, what's next?
We need to share about the GGA apps.
Okay. So now we are going to show you the app that we developed in-house, how it works. Okay.
Okay. Anga, are you there? Can you talk? Okay. So this is the Green Gold Economy apps, and then there's two buttons for us. In the UI, we can go through like sign up as a customer, as a Green Gold partner. Okay, and then we can ready to partner, and then we just input our names. Yeah, for example, input my names, input my email, so you can see the whole process. And then I input a password, 123, and then 123, and then the referral code is optionals, and then we can go directly into sign up.
Okay. So referral code is for us to give referral income. Okay.
Okay,
So
so this
when we
is
build this, sorry, Vincent, when we build this referral code, our objective is this: we don't have salesmen. Every single car salesman in Indonesian market eventually will be our salesman. So what they need to do, download the app. If people selling petrol car, they come and they say want EV car, they send the invitation to the customer. The moment the customer connect, the customer belong to the salesman for 6 months. If the customer buy the car, the salesman will get commission. So this is going to reshape how we deploy salesmen. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, Vincent, continue.
Okay, so we are moving into EV bike showroom. We're gonna own our EV bike showroom.
Vincent, go back, please. Can you go back first?
Yeah, this is
Okay, so
Anga.
they own the Vincent. They can come here to become a bike showroom owner, car owner, service station for bike or car, charging station. You can even own a e-bike share. That means we have a school that share e-bike. They need 50 bike. You can own the business. Okay, and later you will also have ESG. So people like DHL, they buy the truck. They don't only want the truck. They want the ESG report. They want a carbon credit. Our system will do it. And subsequently, we'll build a carbon exchange. Okay, it's like a stock exchange. So you use our car, our system will calculate how much carbon value you created, and you get point from it. Okay, so this is under development. We have two gentlemen, and I think they join us. Bangkorong, and the other one is my God, I'm sorry, bro. So one of them is specialized in forestry, carbon credit system. Another one of them is specialized in palm oil carbon credit system. So they are certified carbon credit management personnel. So they have joined our company. to give us the flow and roadmap or how the flow of carbon credit is. So once they join us, in future, when we start to deploy the carbon credit for palm oil estate, the partner handle palm oil estate will own the business. The partner will partner with us on the forestry, and the forestry income will go to him. So any forestry owner want to have a calculator and then generate and do trading in the exchange, they can sign up with us for free. Okay, but the carbon credit they generated, we will tax them for the carbon credit. So we don't take cash, we take carbon point. Okay, anybody who buy our EV car, first 3 years the carbon point belong to GGA. Okay, and there's a reason behind that. Why should I buy your car and give you the carbon point? The question is, you buy car to get carbon point. In the world, we are the only one. And the reason you need to pay for it is because we build the ecosystem. So everybody have to contribute for the ecosystem. So if you are driving car for 10 years, 20 years, you got a 17 years of revenue from the carbon credit. Okay? So Vincent, continue.
Okay, Anga, you can continue. Okay, we can fill in our data in our account settings. So before we actually buy anything, we should fill in our information data first, so it can be shown to our system, from which province we are, where are we, and what kind of service are we booked into. Okay, so we can save, and then we can go to the EV bike showroom. So in the EV bike showroom, you click on the EV bike, and then you can go to all of the mall that is existed. So for now, we are having 17 more ready to partner with us. So each mall have its own EV showroom, like we said. So we can choose whether the locations fit into our locations. So after we choose a location, for example, we have to fill the registration information starting from the brand. For example, we want to buy about E.Nine, and then we select the model E.Nine, and then we select the location. Okay, we can go through everything. Set up. You can proceed first, Anga, to whatever is right. Okay, we can proceed with
Upload
uploading
your IC.
Document.
What next?
Wait, Anga need to check the backend for 1 minute.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We need to approve the backend.
Yeah. Okay, please wait for a moment. We need to approve it from the backend system.
Okay, so once you all have signed the NDA, we will be able to take a look at the backend system. Huh? Okay. So the backend system is able to lock in the product to the location, okay, and then do the calculation of the profit distribution.
Okay, we're waiting for this number to approve the backend system.
Is that
Can you
okay?
check?
We do a question and answer because
Mhm.
Sir Deto want to ask before in earlier.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes,
Sir
sir.
Sir Deto, you can open your mic and then you can ask for Sir Leonard.
Mhm. So did Dato James have a question before, right?
Please turn on the video, thanks.
Mhm.
Yeah, Dr. James, what was your question?
I'm driving now. Give me a minute. Let me put aside.
No worry,
I'm
take your time, okay, no rush.
driving now.
Okay.
Sorry for
Okay,
that.
okay, sorry.
Anga is back. Oh, fertilizer. There's Dato Tan from
Mhm.
from Sabah. So I'm expecting him to handle the entire Sabah for me. Okay. Vincent, you're from where? Medan, right?
Medan, yeah.
Yeah. So the whole Medan is handled by Vincent.
Okay. Kevin.
That was the plan together with Kelvin. Right. So
Mhm.
even Batam, we have a person called Bob. I don't know, Bob is here. Bob, are you
Yeah,
here,
I
Bob?
think he joined before, but he left early, I think.
Okay. So Bob is
Mhm.
handling Batam. So we have somebody also handling Surabaya, right?
Mhm.
A manufacturer of clothing factory. Vincent, if why didn't Anga prepare things properly? This is some things I really not happy. So Vincent, can you go ahead with
Mhm.
your flow?
Oh, he's here. Mr. Fazali Ansari.
Oh, Sazali, okay. So
Uh-huh.
Sazali and Bob is from Batam, right, Sazali?
Mhm.
Okay.
Uh-huh. Oh, okay.
So
Singaporean.
oh, they are
Yeah, Batam
Singaporean.
Singaporean. Yeah.
Okay. So Vincent, can we go ahead to while waiting for Anga, can we move forward?
Okay, sure. I will share. So everyone, regarding to the applications for the form for doing the business with us, we have an SOP. Can anybody see my screen? Okay, can I? Okay, so the first SOP should be like, we register for webinar, which is today. You have registered already. If you're interested into the business, then I can direct you to contact two people in here. The first one is Mr. Leonard. You can contact the number here, and I will send you the SOP whether you're interested, and then you can contact me as well for the surface team. So when you contact me already, we will come up with EV showroom partnership deal confirmation form. So after you're interested, we are out to ask you to fill a form. So after you complete the form, you need to share some details, information, so what is your role, your investment range, and the agreement to the initial partnership. After you agree to the form, after you fill in the form, you're gonna have a founder meeting online. So after you fill the form, we will send a meeting link. So you can schedule a meeting with Mr. Lin that is held in Sunday 3 to 6 p.m. So you can choose the time that fits you comfortably. Okay, so in here you will talk about the partnership details, you'll talk about the investment package, you will finalize what kind of product you want to invest, and you need to retrieve the bank detail for deposit. So the step 4 is initial deposit. If you're interested into the business, you will pay initial deposit, security deposit for 5 millions. So
Which
after
is
you
300 US.
yeah, 300 USD. So after you send the money, you will send the proof into our CS customer service. Either you can send it to Mr. Leonard, to me, or later we will provide a customer service for you. Okay. After that, we will ask you to do a product selection. The product selection including, for now we are moving into bike first, right? So let me see. Okay, so I can add a comment. For example, I can add my name. I was interested to do it, and then I will put my number. For example, blah blah. If Kevin is interested, Kevin will put his name, and then he will put his number, for example, and blah blah blah. And then we can comment. So we can know. So this is an open file. Everybody can access into the EV bike catalog. Okay, and can see the price and can see the battery capacity. So everyone that interested, they make a comment into this, and then we will follow up by seeing the file, and then we will note it for you.
Okay,
So
so
we will
please take
find,
note
yeah.
that every mall, everybody can only choose one model. So one
Yep.
one partner, there are
Yes.
9 partner in the mall. We are only starting 5 more. So 9 partner per partner must choose 5 motorbike. Okay.
Yeah, 5
So there are
motorbike.
3 color code. Each color code, Vincent will guide you. Color code which bike to choose. Okay. But regardless of which bike you choose, whether the bike sell or not sell, as long as the mall got sales, you got profit. I will talk to you about that later.
Okay. After you choose the product selection, and then we will come up with loan applications. After your loan is approved, and then the selected EV, the one that you selected, bikes, will be ordered and arranged for the showroom delivery. Then it will take around how many months, Mr. Lin? Around 3 months, right?
Motorbike, no,
4.
motorbike is ready stock in
Oh,
Jakarta.
motorbike is already stocked in Jakarta. Okay, so we
bring
can
it up within 7 days.
bring it within 7 days into the showroom that we agreed on. And then for the vehicle delivery and operational fee, upon vehicle arrival, investor must pay the operational support. 30 million divided into 6 months. So 1 month is 5 million. It is around $300.
$1,800 US dollar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1,800.
1,800.
Yeah. So the deadline is within 7 days of vehicle arrival. So we will contact you for this. We will fix the payment. So the operational fee covers what? The operational fee covers showroom staff, utilities, sales system, marketing support, and any other operational contingency. So when you pay 5,000, you don't need to care about the operational anymore. You don't need to care to the showroom. You can even sit in your house getting money from this. Okay, so, and then the last one is the showroom activation and profit sharing. Each month we will send you a profit sharing report. So each report of the sales, of the monthly sales of the model bike, we will send it to you in each month. So this is
Okay,
a
so
step by.
after this, do you want me to show the Excel file?
Yeah, maybe you can share the Excel file.
Okay, so now I'm going to show you the profit calculation. Okay.
Okay. Oh,
Dr. James can talk now. Dr. James, please wait.
yeah, after this, the
Let me
Q&A
finish the
session.
Excel file.
And then
So
we can
this
go
is the
to the
Excel
Q&A
file.
session.
Let's focus on the bike because we are going to activate the bike. So the plan is this. We are going to have activate the bike in July. So one more, we will have 9 members. Each member have 5 bikes. Total, we have 45 bikes in the mall. That means we have the largest selection of bike in the whole Indonesia. As I said last time, earlier, averagely, there are only 5 model or 6 model, multiple color. But talking about 45 model, don't have. We are the only one. Okay. In Spencer, the average price is selling 800. We sell 2 bike. Because the first bike is buy by our member. So when we buy a member at 36,000, our cost at 80%, there is 20% profit. GGA will take the first bike. Okay. And once you already invest the bike, the company will set up the bike for you in the showroom. Then the showroom will start, for example, in August. And then example, we only sell 2 bike per model. Okay. I think Willson, that day I met him, I asked him, Willson, what is the amount of container you import? So because Willson want to partner with me to import motorbike, right? So I asked Willson. And I asked Willson how many. And when he told me the number, I was shocked. He told me, Leonard, we order 100 container. I said, wow, I never think about 100 containers, right? So I say, but for start, I want to help you to partner with Robo. What is the quantity? Is 10 container okay? Or 10 container, no problem, easy. We can do it anytime. So we are getting from the horse mouth, someone who already got 3 over years with 36 outlets. Their outlet will sell our product. Our mall, they'll sell their product. Okay. So if we were to sell 800 at 72,000, our cost is 57,000, profit 14,000. 8,000 will go to a partner. Averagely per partner will get 960 US dollar first month. Okay, your investment is about just now I said, right, about 3,500. Right, because 5 by averagely is $4,000, right, for 800. So when we do second month, we get more traction. We're likely to sell after 4 months. Okay, we're likely to sell 4 bike, and you will still get the income 1,920. Okay, if our traction based on what we projected, 2 bike per model, 4 bike per model, 5 bike per model, 5 bike per model. Now let's get from Wilson. Wilson, are you there, Wilson? Is Wilson still around? It's okay.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
because if here, maybe he will be the best person to tell us whether we want to target to sell 2 bike. Because you must understand, Indonesia buy 5 million motorbike a year. Okay, we are looking at just total 16,000 bike out of the 5 million, with 17 more with the largest selections. I think it's attainable. You will be getting $27,000 per investor. Okay, so we do not want to promise you this. We promise you will be able to get your investment 100% year by year. That's our promise. Okay, so as a company, we are going to generate, this is a GGA profit. That's why I say GGA is playing a seed game. He's not talking about profit. So we are expected to make 3 million out of 17 more after our 60% operation cost. Remember, right? We are taking 300 US dollar per member, right? So we don't have our own operation cost. We use the 300 US dollars. We pay to the mall 30 US dollars for the parking lot. And then we use the $270 to do operation, staffing, and marketing. But we still allocate 60%. Okay, if we are efficient, we may be able to bring this 60% down to 20%. We are making 5 million out of 17 more, which we want to deploy within 6 months. And imagine if we got 800 more. How big is this volume going to be? What is the valuation of this company? So we not only now allow people to join the company to run the bike sales, but we also allow people to invest into the company. So you join us for the asset plan. But this presentation, we talk about owning a bike showroom. Okay, so if you want to invest in a company, so now we are going to show you the car revenue. Car revenue, each car estimated to sell at 12,000. We are going to start with 9 cars, and then there will be 180,000. We have 21,000. That's our profit. And then subsequently, all the members, when they buy the car, they get 960 because the number of cars is lesser, only 1 car, right? So GGA profit is about 23 million in 5 years. Okay, there's 17 more. In 5 years, I think I'm very confident we can have minimum between 200 to 300 more. Okay, so our volume will likely to balloon 20 times. Okay, and all the partners allowed to do 1. Now, the question now is this. Now we have buyer 1, 2, 3, 4%, for example. Okay, and then they have car, for example, car. So each have 1 showroom car. So now the question is, person 1, 2 did not have sales. Person 3 have 4 sales. Person 6 have 2 sales. Total 6 sales. So the question now on, if I invest on 1 model, number 1, there's no sales, do I get profit? Okay, so the question is yes. Person 2 don't have sales, do you get profit? Yes, because we will take the 6% profit and then divide them by 4 people. So there will be equally a 1.5% of profit. The business model is very unique because we don't expect people to make big money. but people can guarantee to have money. Okay, so I think today what everyone you want is you don't want to have too much up and down. You want consistency because I went through the most up and down in my life. I want peace, I want consistency. And this ecosystem have this in mind for everybody. Okay. So that is where we are. We even have a fundraising campaign. We are raising fund for 200,000 for one more, and we're this US dollar 1.2 million for 5 more. And as I say, even we raise 1.2 million to buy the car, when the 17 car are all here, when the assets are here, our partnering member will pay money to buy over, and this money will go back to the investment fund because we are zero asset based company. Okay. Now, bear in mind today we are sharing 60% profit for the Pioneer Group. And originally our plan is we only open Indonesia for Indonesia, but because we just started, we don't know how Indonesia respond. And since in this presentation, we have people from Malaysia, Singapore, Indonesia, Vietnam, and China. Now we decided that during these first 5 more, we are open to any country who want to join this. But for you to join this, you first have to have a meet the owner session to discuss with me to understand deeper how they work. Okay, I don't want you to miss out any single doubt that you have. Okay, this is 100% total transparent company. When you buy the bike, you can at any one time call me and say, Leonard, can I talk to E.Nine to confirm the buying price, selling price? Anybody have the right to request when you are part of our family. Understand? And the best part is when you buy this 5 bike, next year if E.Nine come with a new bike, we upgrade your bike, you do not come out a single cent. Your whole life joining GGA, you only invest one time. Okay? So how do we overcome the bike price difference? For example, you're buying a bike for $800 and then we have to sell your old bike for $700 and you buy a new bike for $900. So the difference is $200. So this $200 will deduct 20% of your 60%. So you will have 40% of the profit. That again based on our conscious to ensure that you always have money. Okay, bear in mind when you have a new model, the sales will surge. You may have dipped your profit from 60% to maybe to 40%, but your sales will increase. It will cover back your dip. And once you cover back the $200, your 60% will go back to 60%. Okay, so this is how the ecosystem works. Okay. With that, Vincent, I think we are done with the webinar, right?
Yeah, we can move into the Q&A sessions because a lot of
Okay,
people
so
asking
yeah,
a question.
so anybody can go ahead and ask any Q&A question. Just take note, we have a meet the owner session every Sunday. What time is it, Vincent?
3 p.m. into 6 p.m.
3
3
p.m. to
to
6
6.
p.m. and 30 minutes per section. So per weekend, I will meet 6 people, okay? So yeah, please go ahead and ask your question.
Okay,
James,
we
can you
can.
go ahead, Dr. James?
Yeah. No, actually, it's not fair to you to ask the different, because it's different country. You already explained to me already. Malaysia, the system for install of this rechargeable station or whatever. You already explained just now. It's not fair because now it's based in Jakarta, Indonesia. Our Malaysia different policy, a different system. Okay. It's okay.
No, actually, James, when we decided to open up, we discussed within our team, right? Why do we want to open up? Because we don't know, I don't know Indonesia people well. I have a lot of friends, I have a lot of datuk in Malaysia. So for datuk to come out the 3,000 US dollar, there's so many of them can. Right, and that means our success is guaranteed. That's why we need to do the showcase. The 5 unit is our first showcase. After that, no more. Foreigner cannot buy anymore. The balance of the 12 out of the 17 will have to be 100% Indonesia. Okay, so that was our management decision. So anybody in Indonesia, in Malaysia, Singapore, China want to co-own the showroom, you are allowed to do it, no problem. Okay, and you can
got it.
ask it one by one.
Yep.
Okay, any other questions?
Thank you, Dr. James, for asking the questions. I think we can move into Mr. Raymond Liu. Mr.
Raymond.
Raymond is still here or not?
No, it's not here because he
Oh,
said
okay.
before the battery is low. But
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we still need to answer the questions. Kevin, you can ask the questions, maybe.
the question is, he say, I understand it's unlikely that EVs will be replaced by petrol electric vehicles with hybrid in mind so soon, but we really don't know how quickly this can happen. With this evolution of technology, will it not be of concrete for investors to invest in EV when technology can be obsolete overnight? How can one mitigate such reach?
Okay, so basically he was saying that the deployment of EV adoption, how real is it, right? Let me give you an illustration. This is my own thought process when I decided this business. Now there is a hydrogen power, other options. The only option that is lowest and easiest to adopt is electric, because electric point is everywhere. Like if you do a scooter, every home you can charge your scooter. Alright. If I want to install charging station, technically every mall I can pull in the substation and bring in the power. So the deployment is the fastest. Okay. Now come back to EV safety. EV safety, if you look at the early day when the handphone, you put beside the ear, the handphone exploded. Okay, it's just like the car battery exploded. It need time to improve. Today, you don't see handphone car exploded. Okay, next, we are talking about car charging speed so slow. Now, China have developed a car charging speed that is fast and can go for 3,000 kilometers, the battery. Okay, so we are going to see a revolution changes from the walkie-talkie handphone, okay, to today commodity phone. Today a phone is so cheap, 200, 300 Sing dollar, you can buy a good phone. So EV car and traditional petrol car, the price have nearly come down 50%. In the next 5 years, you will see EV car is like a toy. You buy, you don't want, you change it every year. Okay. So that's why GGA 10-year plan, including recycle of battery, taking back of the scrap petrol car to recycle the material, and doing battery upgrading solutions. So this is part of our 10-year plan. Okay. So what Raymond concern is real, but it is more real that the adoption will be very fast because of easy access of power source. Okay. Second, it is so much affordable for the mid-income people to buy. Okay. So
Okay.
yeah, any other question?
And you have another question again for Sir Raymond. He say, furthermore, EVs do not hold on to its value in view of the evolution of technology, and we better performs newer EVs. The other vehicles lost its value rapidly. Hence, buying an EV could be a fast development investment. What say you? He said.
You want to share the comment because I don't get what you say. Sorry,
Yes. Okay.
Kevin.
You can see
Yeah,
in comment.
in comment section
I
in
already
the Zoom
sent.
chat.
EV do not hold on to the value in view. Yes, this part I agree. EV drop its value because today EV have been overpriced. When we started to bring in a mid-range EV, or we call it high-speed car, starting at about 8,000 to 12,000 US dollar. Okay, eventually the price will drop down to 6 to 8,000. So the depreciation will drop. Now, yes, because the technology is still new. Remember last time when you buy the first handphone, I used to have a handphone, I bought it for 8,000 Sing dollar. Can you imagine today I buy a much better phone for $300? So technology evolved, yes, no choice. People, some of them will have to go through all this. And eventually the economy will be able to adjust due to demand supply. Okay. So the depreciation now is still very high, but if you are looking at mid or high speed car at 8,000 to 12,000, and the car guarantee battery self for 8 to 10 years, if you use it for 2-3 years, you are likely to lose 20 to 40%. That is real. And GGA have planned to make the depreciation lower. We are going to start EV resale system in our app. That means you can buy, sell EV in our app. Understand? There is a demand. So today, if you are buying an 8,000, and there are people who need a car after 1-2 years, they want to buy it for 6,000, there is demand. Okay. So what other question?
Unneeded, sir.
Okay.
Okay, is there everyone
Okay,
want to
for
ask? This
yeah,
feel
is
free
there
to.
anyone want to ask any questions regarding to the EV, regarding to the investment, whatever it is? You can turn on your mic and ask the question directly to Mr. Leonard.
Other than that, if not, it's too late, then y'all can also message this Vincent. Vincent, can you web out a way for them to contact so they can screenshot?
Oh, okay. Wait a moment.
So we create a screenshot for y'all, so y'all can screenshot, and then if you need to contact us, there's email, there's WhatsApp number. Okay.
Okay, I think we can reshare the first screen of the webinar. Okay, wait a moment.
When we WhatsApp them the invitation, is there a phone number there also, Vincent?
Yeah. Yeah, is
Okay.
it?
So please take a
Yeah,
photo
take
of
a
where's
take a
the number?
screenshot
Oh,
below.
okay.
Okay.
On the QR code.
Yeah. Everyone can scan the QR code and then you can screenshot this picture for contacting for the more informations. For my number, my Gmail. So everybody can take a screenshot. I think 10 seconds enough. So yeah.
Okay,
can
by the way,
proceed.
Vincent,
Mhm.
please inform everybody. We are
Mhm.
going to do another webinar on Saturday. From this week onward, every Saturday we'll do one webinar in the night. What time is it, Vincent?
Still 7 p.m.
Indonesia time, and then we will have a meet the founder or CEO session on Sunday, 3 to 6 p.m. We are running this consecutive for 4 sections. Okay, so if you need to bring your friends to listen, so that even if the Jakarta is fully booked, you can reserve for Malaysia, Vietnam, or anywhere. Okay, and when we come, you already have reserved, and then you can go ahead with us. So for country that we are going, but we haven't started, we will not collect a single cent from you. You just do a reservation with your name. For country that we are starting like Indonesia, then you have to meet the CEO session. After that, you have to fill in the booking form, and then you pay the $300. Okay, and then Vincent will guide you step by step how to activate the business. Okay.
Okay.
There
Okay,
are
I
people
think
who asked before, Vincent, if we did not start, what happened to our booking fee?
okay, so the booking fee will be returned 100%. The security deposit will be returned to you 100% if we did not start the business. So you are not gonna scare. You don't need to be scared whether we start the business, because this is such an opportunity for everyone. So this is an evolving legacy, I could say. So everyone that can join here can have their own legacy in EV business technology. So yeah, regarding to that question, if we didn't start the business, we will return 100% the money back to you.
Okay. By the way,
Okay.
we have planned to launch the mall's
Mhm.
renovation 2 weeks from now, and we are going to start the business fully operating on the 15th of July. So next week onward, we will start introducing to the market all the suppliers that supply us the bike. And then the following week, we will start doing social media marketing to introduce the 45 bikes. And then 2 weeks before the opening, which is first week of July, we are going to start giving voucher. All right, Vincent?
Yeah.
So anybody who see our app forward, I don't know, Vincent, haven't tell me whether forward 3 or 4, you will get a 50,000 rupiah discount. And there's no limit of how many discount voucher you take. You can take up to 10 million, 1,000 Sing dollar, okay, 2,000, but there is a cap that when you buy a bike, how much discount can you offset? So temporarily, we are planning when you buy a bike for 3 million, you are allowed to deduct up to 500,000. Okay. So 500,000, if you convert to Sing $1 to 10,000, that is $50 for a $300 bike. That means you pay 250. Okay. And when you collect the voucher, if you don't buy, your friend buy, you can sell your voucher to your friend. So we are helping people to make money by selling our voucher. Okay.
Yeah.
So the deployment plan already done. So 15 July, if we can open 5 more, we want to achieve that. So we hope people who listen to us, support us, make this happen. And when that is done, in 2 months' time, we will deploy the balance 12 more. So 17 more is expected to complete between August to October. Okay. And when that is done, next thing, Malaysia,
We
we are
move. Yeah.
coming to
Okay.
Malaysia. Okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah, that is the whole roadmap plan is all done up. There's a question or not?
Kevin, is there any question
Okay, if
regarding
not,
No,
to
no
then I
question
think
again.
thanks.
the? Okay. If there's no any questions, Mr. Lim, do you want to close the webinar?
Yeah, okay. So once again, thanks everybody. Thanks
Mhm.
Pingy for supporting us, and also thanks Wilson.
Listen.
So every webinar you will be able to meet 2 to 4 manufacturers joining us. So you can join us every webinar. It's free, and then you can know which are the supplier. The next one will be E.Nine, will be a technology related to water generating power. And then the IoT founder, sensing company, okay, and navigation, the navigation using Beidou, China most powerful system, Beidou, okay, is part of our ecosystem. Okay, we thank you everybody, and you guys have a good night, and let us transform the world together as a
Okay.
legacy. Okay, as a legend.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Thank
thank
you,
you everybody.
Thank you,
everyone.
Bye.
everyone.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye. Have a good night, everyone.